Order filled.
BPTH, Biopath Holdings, issued U.S. patent, combination therapy with liposomal antisense oligonucleotides. That's BPTH, Bravo Papa Tango Hotel.
the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. Safe and sound.
BW, B&W Thermal awarded $13 million in new contracts. Bravo Whiskey. CHRA, Charlie Hotel Romeo Alpha, CHRA. Chara Solutions awarded 5-year ash marketing contract by NV Energy for beneficial use of production fly ash. That's Charlie Hotel Romeo Alpha, CHRA. WLK, Westlake Chemical, Whiskey Lima Kilo. Westlake reporting 87 cents, the estimate 73 cents. Sales of 1.965 billion is just short of the 1.97 billion estimate for WLK. EPZM, Epizyme, Echo Papa Zulu Michael, providing a business update. Epizyme reported a loss of 65 cents. That's wider than the 58-cent loss that was expected for EPZM, Echo Papa Zulu Michael. NPO, November Papa Oscar. NPRO reporting a loss of earnings of $1.24 adjusted. The estimate was 50 cents for NPO. Sales of 276 million is a beat for November Papa Oscar. ETRN, Echo Tango Romeo November, Equitrans reported 31 cents. Revenue of 367.1 million. That's short of estimate on the earnings for ETRN, Echo Tango Romeo November. Benzinger market update. S&P futures down 18.75. The Dow futures down 21. NASDAQ down 196.50. Crude up 49 cents at 62.19. Gold down $1.60 at 1806.80. Bitcoin futures down 8,295 at 45,425.
Order filled.
MDT, Medtronic, $1.29. Michael Delta Tango. The estimate was $1.15. Revenue of $7.8 billion. is a beat for Medtronic, Michael Delta Tango. BLD, Bravo Lima Delta, top build reported $2.15. That's a beat. Sales of 721.5 million is a beat for BLD. Estee Lauder increased its ownership in Deciem. Echo Lima. ARNC, Arconic. Arconic reported a loss of 59 cents. The estimate was 32 cents in earnings for Iconic. Sales of 1.46 billion is in line for ARNC. Alpha Romeo November Charlie. TIXT, Telus International, Tango India X-Ray Tango, reporting revenue of 442 million. That's TIXT.
Can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young. Oh, now when I look in your eyes, When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Letter M, Macy's. Macy's reporting 50 cents on sales of $6.7 billion for letter M. The estimate was 12 cents. That's a beat. Same-store sales down 17.1% for Macy's, letter M. Macy's sees FY 2021 net sales of 19.75 to 20.75 billion. anticipates 2021 as a recovery and rebuilding year. That's letter M, Macy's. Shares of Macy's up 23 cents now at $15.51. Macy's says expects digital will become a more profitable contributor to the business. Macy's shares now trading a bit lower, $14.94. Macy's says annual guidance contemplates continued pandemic-related challenges in the spring season with momentum building in the back half of 2021. Says digital sales rose 21%. Macy's adjusted earnings 80 cents on Macy's. CTG, Charlie Tango Golf. Reporting revenue of $101.3 million. The estimate was $93.72 million. That's a beat. 52 cents in earnings for CTG, Computer Task Group. That's a beat for Charlie Tango Golf. PLTR and 3M, Palantir and 3M expand relationship to build a dynamic supply chain. That's PLTR and MMM. 3M has chosen to expand its use of Palantir's Foundry platform to supply its digital transformation. That's Papa Lima Tango Romeo, PLTR. Palantir shares off the lows now at $26.50. Down $1.50. That's PLTR Palantir. NBRV, the Breva study demonstrates macrodite resistance, and in S. pneumonia in the United States exceeds 25% threshold, setting current community-acquired bacterial pneumonia treatment guidelines. That's NBRV, November Bravo Romeo Victor. AAN, Aaron's reported 79 cents. AAN. The estimate was 74 cents. That's a beat. Same-store sales up 6.1% for Aaron's, Alpha November. USAP, Universal Stainless, announcing base price increase. USAP. Disregard that. MESA and BA, Mesa Air, signed letter of intent to lease an additional Boeing 737-400F cargo aircraft. That's MESA and BA. TECH, Biotechne, and Luminary Therapeutics signed license agreement for use of Biotechne's TC Buster for development of Luminary's CAR T-cell therapies. That's Tango Echo Charlie Hotel. CROX Crocs reported $3.22 for CROX. The estimate was 74 cents. Crocs reporting revenue of $1.4 billion. Annually. $411.5 million, beating the $399.5 million for the quarter. That's CROX, Charlie Romeo Oscar X-ray. BLRX, Bioline RX. With their results. Crocs adjusted earnings of $1.06. The estimate 78 cents for Crocs. That's the quarterly earnings. CROX. RDHL, Red Hill Biopharma, announced planned expansion of Opaganib Global Phase 2-3 COVID-19 study to the U.S. That's Romeo Delta Hotel Lima. INSG and Seago and Solonia joined forces to extend power and reach of enterprise private mobile networks. That's INSG. ONCY, Oncolytics Biotech reporting preclinical data demonstrating synergistic anti-cancer activity of Pelaricrip combined with CAR T-cell therapy in solid tumors. That's Oscar November Charlie Yankee. AKTS Acoustis announcing $35.6 million of new equity financing. That's AKTS, Alpha Kilo Tango Sandy. FEYE FireEye to host threat briefing and Mandiant Advantage threat intelligence demonstration for investors and analysts. That's FEYE. TPIX, Cumberland Pharmaceuticals, awarded U.S. patent compositions and methods of treating cardiac fibrosis with ifetroban. That's Charlie Papa India X-ray, CPIX.
Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Anthony Fauci says he expects CDC to soon relax some COVID guidelines for people who've been vaccinated. That's from CNN.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's funny, Evan. So I just got breakfast. I got my Red Bulls, and as I was driving, I was gonna tell you the first thing I was gonna tell you guys. If you're brand new to the markets, today is gonna be a day you might witness as a history day. It's a historic day because the markets are basically in a big pullback, entering basically bear market. And when we have a bear market, of course, volatility increases as well. Same as regular stocks, guys. So if you ever wonder why things sell off fast, they just do. It's just the behavior of the markets. When they are crashing or when they're going down much faster than when they go up. So it's gonna be a very rough day here. It's gonna be, if you are trading live or even paper trading futures today, make sure you're using micro contracts. I'm probably not even going to trade my real account today. I'm going to be super focused on this combine. And I don't know. Today might be the day we blow up the combine because I will be using mini contracts. And we're going to try to get a bigger day. But since there's no risk involved, we might as well try. However, it's also a good learning process too, because the volatility like today is not something that, you could practice for, because it doesn't happen often. So when it comes, you just gotta kind of go with it. And today is going to be one of those days that we're gonna be fighting and seeing if we could make some money. I am up 120 on the combine so far. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes this morning. How are you guys doing? We won't not be focused on stocks as much today. Just because of the volatility on the futures. If that's okay with you guys. Sure, there's plenty of streamers also that are covering stocks, because I know you might be interested in stocks, because stock day is just gonna be a big one too. Obviously, a lot of stocks will be down today, along with the market, right? Because the overall market is all the stocks combined. So when you compile everything into an index, basically that's what happens. But CTIB is one of the main stocks that ran after hours. RETO is actually holding up from yesterday. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a huge move on RTO. It did sell off though, pretty bad. And then BBLT. I want to see why. Oh, these stocks are looking ugly as hell today. What the hell? Our good friend AMC was up last night, pretty big. It was probably the biggest and most consistent move I've seen it do since it has crashed. So that was very impressive. I gotta give credit where it's due, and that was a very impressive day for AMC. If we forget the past, right? If we forget the past, that it was just at $25. This day here is a very good looking day, especially if you're just trading. Could have made some good money on that intraday. But we'll see if it sustains itself. I have a marker at 740. That's one of the key levels there. And if it could just kind of hold over $740, $8 for a while, and then we could talk about a big squeeze, because obviously there is going to be a lot of shorts trapped in this now if we do hold above $7 and $8, right? But for now, I don't think anyone's worried yet. It's going to take some time to on the big grand scheme of things, it's still not much of a move. A lot of back holders, so if it does pop big, it's still gonna probably sell off, but we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on it. If you're in it, keep an eye on it and see what happens. The market is super volatile. This pullback alone here is 100 points. So 100 points, as you know, is a big move for the market, and this little pullback here is 100. This huge downfall from 3 a.m.
Shares of Home Depot now
is
at
$373 points. That is insane.
Down $7.85.
To give you a perspective, if you would have taken one contract,
There,
which would cost you between $55 and $100, you could make $800. So, yeah, That's the market today. And
Benzinga market update. S&P futures down 14.50. Dow futures up 13 now. Nasdaq down 185.25. Crude up 37 cents at 62.07. Gold up $1.30 at 1809.70. Bitcoin futures down 6,335 at 47,500.
Although it feels like heaven, I can't wait forever. Old habits are hard to break. I'm losing faith. Maybe we're better.
yeah, everything is down. Everything is down today. So a lot of people are gonna be panicking out. Let's see what like Apple and stuff is doing. If Apple is pulling down, yeah. So even Apple's at 120. Ouch. And the worst part is there's a lot of room to go to the downside still. Like we're at a support now, but like we could continue going lower, no problem, which is crazy. But we'll see what happens here on the market. Right now it's having a pullback here. See what the S&P looks like. So the S&P isn't down that much. S&P is down 12% from the highs over the last few days. So it's not the worst, but the market needed a correction, right? I mean, if you're investing, right? If you're a long-term investor, how the hell are you supposed to invest up here into these stocks when they just were like Apple was at $50, now it's at $130, like straight up. Like it's kind of hard to invest in something like that, right? So it needs a pullback, it needs a correction, and the correction is going to be healthy for the overall market, for people to actually, you know, buy into it, because again, people are not idiots. They're not going to be buying at the highs, right? Buying at the highs is something you don't want to be doing, so you always want to be waiting for opportunities to get into the market, and this is what the pullback provides. It's an opportunity for investors and big money to step in and add to their portfolio. But of course, first we have to see how low we can flush though. But yeah, today's gonna be a rough day for futures, that's for sure. The range is gonna be insane, guys. The range is gonna be insane. Let's see what the range was like overnight. Yeah, so the range was insane. So again, I went to sleep up 150, and my idiot left an order out at the lows to buy, and of course I lost. So I don't know why I would do that. I don't know why I would do that, but basically what I did was I left an order out at the lows here, thinking the market when I went to sleep was like up here, so I left an order up and I left an order down to to scalp, you know. So I'm like, all right, if the market retests the lows, I'm sure it's gonna bounce, you know, 2 points, like to give me 50 bucks. And this is what we got. We got a flush right through the support, not even like any bounce. So I went from 150 to down 50 bucks this morning. Then I went from down 50 to like up, I think 50, then to down 100, and now up 120. So it's been a rough day, let's put it that way. Commissions are going to be adding up quickly here. I don't even know where I'm at with commissions here. Let me check. Trader dashboard. Yeah, so we're at $40 commissions already. So we're at $80 profit today. But it's all good. Again, this is just a combine. We'll see what we can do with it. A big day would be helpful after something like yesterday, but we'll see what happens. What I want to find out is if on the combine I could trade micro contracts over, because the limit is 6 contracts. So I don't know if it's 6 contracts overall or if I could take more micro contracts. So again, if you are trading today, just be super
Shares of
careful.
Macy's now near the pre-market high, 1562, following their better than expected report, letter M.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave.
ADPT, Adaptive Biotech, launching T-Detect COVID first clinical T-cell based test for patients to confirm recent or prior COVID-19 infection. That's Alpha Delta Papa Tango, ADPT.
Hello, Tyler. You wonder how low the market will go today? I did too.
OCGN, Ocugen, European Commission grants Ocugen orphan medicinal designation for gene therapy. That's Oscar Charlie Golf, November. Gene therapy product candidate OCU 400 for the treatment of both retinitis pigmentosa and later congenital amaurosis. That's Oscar Charlie Golf, November, OCGN. MITO Stealth Biotherapeutics completes enrollment of phase 2 study in dry Age-related macular degeneration.
Crazy morning, guys.
geographic
Crazy morning.
atrophy,
I was not even
titanium
gonna go
tangle
stream today
osseous.
because there's so much going on this morning. So I will kind of be spaced out here.
SHYF Shift Group's Baltimore contract manufacturing selected to produce new options in Isuzu's commercial truck lineup. That's Sandy Hotel Yankee Foxtrot.
Make sure you guys hit that like button as well on the stream. I don't know how long I will be
VTA
streaming
expands
today, but
clinical capabilities of its advanced clinical
oh my god, Charlie just doesn't shut up because it's a down day, right? So it's gonna be hard for him to
missions.
shut up.
That's November Victor Tango Alpha.
I'll make
SWK.
I'll
Stanley
make
Black
Charlie as low as I
executive
can. Can you guys hear me over
president,
Charlie?
CFO Sandy Whiskey Kilo.
My bad, I had my
So,
stream
M,
playing, so you
Sony
guys probably heard me
remains
twice
compliant
and it's
with Nasdaq
echoing.
listing requirements. Sandy Oscar November Michael. RLGY Realogy reporting Q4 revenue of 1.9 billion. The estimate was 1.71 billion for Romeo Lima Golf Yankee. RLGY STAR iStar reporting 15 cents. The estimate was 6 cents for STAR Sandy Tango Alpha Romeo. Realogy reported 16 cents. Romeo Lima Golf Yankee.
AMC is actually, you know, trucking along.
Estimate.
Very impressive day yesterday, so
WOU 2U.
gotta give where credit is due.
Education partner to expand
That was a pretty
online
impressive
higher
day
education
from
opportunities for America's workforce. Tango
5
Whiskey Oscar uniform.
until it's like 26%. So if you're even day trading it, it was definitely a good opportunity yesterday. Now let's not forget there's a lot of people that are holding this from way up. So any relief might just get sold into, but if this keeps holding up over like $8-9,
SNSS
that's when we could
Asus
talk about a squeeze.
getting a pop here. Company had an 8K filing out earlier.
But this one volume bar here, that's just insane. Someone just covered or something. I don't know what the hell happened here, but 7 how many million was that? Yeah, 7.2 million shares in one candle. So someone just covered or someone just bought a hell of shares.
To approve an amendment to the amended and restated certificate of incorporation to affect a reverse stock split with a range of 3-for-1 and 6-for-1.
If you guys have not saw my video, if you saw my video, then thank you. If you haven't, make sure you guys check it out. If you're looking to get started with futures, the anthem is on. We got the anthem on. Let's get pumped. It's gonna be a wild day, guys. Again, if you're brand new to the markets, it's going to possibly be a historic day. Down 1.5% already, and we didn't even open yet. I mean, this is a pretty big sell-off, right? It's getting getting to the point where people are kind of panicking out. I mean, 743 today is very, very possible. So yeah, I need to do some levels, but it's going to be one of those days that it might be better off sitting on hands, but let's see. So they haven't responded to me yet, so that's good. It's always good when the broker you're trading with doesn't respond to you. The combine. Yeah, it's probably too early for them. It is still early. It's only 7:30 a.m. I went to sleep super late too. I went to sleep like 2. I went to sleep like right before the crash, because the crash started at 3 o'clock. It's like I think I just need to go to sleep early and just come to the markets at like 3 a.m. because it gets so volatile at that point. even though we look at yesterday's volatile move. Yesterday after hours seemed like a big, move, but look at today. Today is just another beast. This is panic. This is the panic. This is the short ladder attacks. Here's profit taking. This is the short ladder attacks. People are just jumping out. They're trying to find the ladders to get out of the burning building. I don't even know if there's any trend lines that are gonna be playing a factor. Like, day like today, just a different day, different beast of a day. You have to give Nasdaq a little bit more range today, of course. Yeah, I saw that, Bill. I'm watching, but didn't fully break it though. It's still kind of in that range, right? It's still kind of in that. Thing is, like, it's gonna be a hard between chasing the market and getting stopped out, or I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting day, because if you would have chased it here, see how you get burnt? See how the market's making legs? Yes, it did break it on the 2-minute here. Yeah, it's breaking it a little bit on the 5 minutes. So maybe if we could just make a lower high and then take it to the short side. But it's just like, it went down already so much. Can it go even lower? That's the thing. It's like, that's where you question yourself. It's like, can this go lower? And if you take it short and it bounces, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm an idiot for taking it short because it's already sold off so much. But at the same time, if you go long now, you're fighting a crazy trend. So it's like, pick your poison. Yeah, CCIV definitely tanked. Do I have recommendations for learning charts and patterns? Yeah, let's go through some YouTube channels, guys. While we have some time, let me just let me see how we could do this. So we go to let's go to my channel, my subscriptions, and let's talk about different channels. All right, guys. So here's some channels that I would recommend if you want to learn a few things, right? So one would be, I follow a lot of channels. So a lot of them are useless. This guy here, Joseph James, is good for analysis every day about the ES and the markets, the futures markets. Except he doesn't do the NASDAQ, so I'm not as huge of a fan. But he has some really good lessons, psychology lessons. Just check him out, Joseph James. He has some sick psychology lessons for futures trading. Most of the other people I follow are not futures related. They're mostly stocks, but it applies to Oliver Velez is someone I learned from a lot. So when it comes to the EMAs, the 20 EMA, the lines that you see on the chart, this is the guy I watch a lot. He's just a monster, so it's different. There's a lot of videos to go through, and like I've watched so many of them. He has some live trades he's been posting for years, so he's a good one. So Oliver Velez is a good one. If you're looking to kind of learn about penny stocks and the cheap low float stocks, you could go to Investors Underground, as they have a beginner's course type of thing. See, learning to day trade here. This is probably a good start for some people. Let's take a note of that. Then this guy is pretty good for technical analysis. So this guy's pretty big. Almost 1 million subscribers in the stock market. That's pretty wild. But he has some good videos for sure. He focuses on charts, and he does use forex charts, which I never liked about that. And a lot of times he will be using daily charts instead of, like, you know. But yeah, he's pretty big. So there's a bunch of channels, guys, out there if you just keep looking. And once you start watching these channels, you'll get recommended for other channels. Because right now you're focused on the hype stocks, so you're getting recommended by, you know, the trades type guys and stuff like that. But these are the guys that you want to be following when it comes to overall stock market analysis and how to read charts and stuff like that. But again, I watch. It's crazy to think about, but when I get off the stream, if I'm going to sleep, I'm watching something related to trading. So I'm not watching a Netflix show. I'm not watching anything like that. I find someone that posted a video that I kind of would want to watch, and I watch it. So the market's going to go back up when it sells off enough and people have an opportunity to buy again. So if you're just tuning in, I mentioned that earlier. A pullback like this is healthy, right? We need a pullback, because how the hell are investors going to put money in the stocks when they've been going up since March straight up and they haven't had a pullback? Everything's overextended. You know, Apple's, Tesla's, all those big companies, they're peaking, right? It's not a safe or smart investment to buy right now. So if there's a big pullback like we've been seeing, big money is going to flow into the market. So that's where I'm thinking we're going to go with this. But again, if you are trading futures market today. Just be extra careful. No, I'm not saying sell everything. Yeah, exactly. If you're investing long term, but make sure when you're investing long term, you look at the big chart and that the company is solid, right? It's not just something that is going up based on hype, because those are not sustainable.
Bitcoin futures off the lows down 53.05 at 48,350.
All right, so I got the answer for the micro contracts, and that's a nope. So I can only take 6 micro contracts. I cannot take more than 6 micro contracts. So I'll still keep a micro. Let me just pull up a new chart. I'll still use a mini, but maybe I'll use micros to get in. And once I have a cushion, I'll use the mini. It's gonna be a wild day, guys. It's gonna be a wild day, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm going to keep a micros chart side by side with the minis. So that way, if I want to get in and start my position with micros, I can. And then I could also just add with the mini, right? So once I have a cushion, it's going to be much harder to scalp today. I mean, it's not that it's going to be harder, but it's just going to be harder to sustain a scalp, right? So oftentimes you will get stopped out, or it will just go against you really fast. So it's probably not the best day to scalp, since one loss can be pretty big. But we'll see what happens. Oh, this Red Bull is tasting so good right now. I had a shitty day yesterday. As you guys know, I did give up all my gains on the day, which is very frustrating. All right, so see, like right now I could take a micro contract, see if we could start falling down. As we are at the 20 EMA, we are the 200 above us. So yeah, I'll take 2 micro contracts here.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So it's much easier to trade with micros. Micros just move much slower, so it slows everything down by 10. If you guys are brand new to the market with futures, I do have a couple videos in my channel regarding futures trading, as this is what we're going to be focusing on today, since it's a crazy volatile day. So see, it's going up a little bit. So As you can see, it's barely moving, but with the mini, this would be already a pretty big loss. I'll be down quite a lot already. I'll be down $100 already. Versus now I'm only down a couple dollars, you know, with the micros, so. Mentally, it's just much easier to trade. Yep. So that's why I said earlier, Brent, like it's going to be an opportunity to invest long term, right? So a sell off is actually very healthy. It's not a market crash by any means just yet. So for a crash, we would need a lot of more.
LB, L Brands, New York Times says bankers at Goldman Sachs will begin formally pitching buyout firms about a potential takeover as soon as this week. That's Lima Bravo, LB. Shares of L Brands at 50.
Yep. But Andre, just make sure that's the right stocks, right? It's not going to be those CCIVs of the world. It's going to be big blue chips.
To begin formally pitching buyout firms about potential takeover as soon as this week. That's LB.
What stock to look at today? I have no idea. The scanner is up. I'm not looking at stocks today as I am focused on futures. I was not even going to stream, but I guess some people want to see futures as well, so. So let's see if we can retest this trend line here. Yeah, so you're fine. In 5 years, those should be up higher than they are now, right? And it will give you an opportunity to add as well. I'm just holding. I don't know what to do today. Yeah, it's a tough situation. But are the stocks that you're in affected by the market, or are they just selling off independently? That's the biggest question you have to ask yourself. For example, CCIV is not selling off because of the market, right? Stock tip, yeah. Because when you trade small, you get it right, but as soon as you go trading bigger, you will lose instantly. Yeah, I feel you on that. Today's gonna be a test for me as well. It's already been a rough morning a bit. My only watch is AMC today. Yeah, AMC is pretty interesting. So I'm glad I just took a micro contract and not a mini, because as you can see, the market doesn't care about trend lines right now. So we'll see what happens here closer to the open. We got a long time till the open actually, so. Yeah, today is not the day to be sizing up on futures. Today is going to be a very volatile day, so you don't want to be trading big size, even if it's on paper account. Yeah, I have an alert set on AMC, so if it hits, it hits. I'll take a look.
SDC Smile Direct Club expands oral care line with launch of new Pro whitening system. That's Sandy Delta Charlie, SDC Smile Direct. Shares of Smile Direct spiking $12.34 on SDC.
Yeah, it's just Brent. Tesla is a short squeeze. That's all it is. You know, Tesla is up a lot because it's a infinite short squeeze, and Elon Musk is just so powerful that I feel like people are just investing into him versus actually into Tesla, right? And then it keeps going up and up, so people just keep buying it as investments. And yeah, it doesn't make sense what the Tesla price is, but it is. Well, no, the price of a share does not matter to a stock, right? It's the market cap. So it depends how many shares they have. Like Tesla is a before the split, Tesla was a super low float stock. Tesla was look at the flow of Tesla. It's only 758 million shares versus Apple 16 billion, right? So Tesla is still pretty much a low float stock. So the price of the share does not really matter.
ONCT, Nocturnal Therapeutics, hearing Northland with an initiation.
Versus like
ONCT,
what's the other big company like Microsoft? 7 billion.
SCPH, SC Pharmaceuticals announcing results of Type A end of review meeting with the FDA regarding
Amazon's low float too.
NDA.
I'm surprised Amazon's never done a reverse split.
SCPH, Sandy Charlie Papa Hotel.
Amazon should have done a split, I think. Not a reverse split, but a split. Alright, so we had a good retest of the trend line.
CLVS, Clovis Oncology,
And we're
reporting a
pulling
loss
back
of
now, so hopefully.
$1.02. Charlie Lima Victor Sandy. The estimate was a loss of 77 cents, or wider loss than expected for CLVS. SLNO, Seleno Therapeutics, announcing collaboration with Vanderbilt University to discover and develop next generation KATP channel activators for treatment of rare diseases. That's Sandy Lima, November Oscar. NKLA, Nicola plans to introduce a FCEV variant of Nicola TRE cab over. Targeted for distances of up to 500 miles. Nikola detailing North American fuel cell vehicle program. That's November Kilo Lima Alpha Nikola, NKLA. Shares of Nikola getting up top on that news. EIGR, Echo India Golf Romeo, Iger announcing publication. Phase 2 prevent study results of Avextide and post-bariatric hypoglycemia in Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. That's Echo India Golf Romeo, EIGR. AQMS, Alpha Quebec Michael Sandy. AQMS files provisional patent for lithium-ion battery recycling. That's AQMS, Alpha Quebec Michael Sandy.
Oh no, it's nowhere near, yeah. I agree on that, Brent. That's why it's a short squeeze, but hey, who cares? If it's squeezing, then you don't want to be betting against it for now, because that's how hedge funds lost billions of dollars.
Todd Therapeutics announcing successful completion of pre-INDA meeting with FDA regarding proposed development.
It's the if you see under the chart, I have everything listed there. I have the charting platform, I have the news radio, and then the scanner that you see all listed there, so you can take a look. I do have Benzinga comes with Thinkorswim platform, so it's free.
Media, Charlie Michael Lima Sandy. Loss of a penny for CMLS.
Well, it's the only type of squeeze, I guess.
Revenue 249.5 million.
Because when the lungs are getting squeezed, that's just a that's called a falling knife. There we go. We're in profits now on the Nasdaq. See, I went down from $15 per share per contract to up now $5. So like the volatility is just insane. But trading micro contracts is just a game changer when it comes to holding positions.
VRPX, Verpax begins IND enabling studies of Invelta. That's Victor Papa Romeo X-ray VPRX. SOLY, Sandy Oscar Lima Yankee, Soliton announcing RAP treatment reduces effects of liver fibrosis for 42% in animal study. That's Sandy Oscar Lima Yankee.
I'm up 10 points. On the mini, that would be $200 already. Nice. Let's go, Nasdaq. We could make the new lows today, or what?
INO and OBU announcing first subject dosed in phase 1B clinical trial for its DNA vaccine against Lassa fever in West Africa. That's India November Oscar. UGRO, Urban Grow naming James Dennedy.
Oh yeah, I mean the candle reading videos and stuff, it's never ending process, right? The biggest thing that you have to kind of consider right away is there's no perfect pattern. So there's no pattern that's going to be working. Like I don't even use patterns at all, because every time I try to use a pattern, I get burnt. Like it doesn't work like the way it should in a textbook. And it makes sense, because if everything worked like it does in the textbook, everyone would be millionaires, you know? So the candles do work. So the analysis of the candles. And sometimes the patterns work, but sometimes they don't. So you can't just rely on them. So basically, the shapes of the candles and then the support resistance levels and the trend lines matter more than the actual pattern that the candles are forming. So like, let's say you'll hear like a bear flag or a bull flag, ascending triangle, descending triangles, and pennants and different things. And none of that stuff works if you keep doing it over and over again. Like once in a while it's gonna work, and like you see an example in the book, it's like, oh wow, this is simple, and then you do it in real life, and you get destroyed.
VIVO, Meridian Biosciences, says on February 22nd, company elected to withdraw its EUA for the SARS-CoV-2 molecular diagnostic test on Revigene platform. That's Victor India Victor Oscar.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit that like button, please. Much appreciated. I was not even gonna go stream today just so I could focus on this combine and try to get a good result on
The estimate was 78 cents, revenue of 677
on the day, because again, with the combine, I can't really trade micro contracts. I have to trade minis, which is with the real account, I would never be trading mini contracts, say, based on my risk.
Advantages of Biocept's target selector assay kit for non-small cell lung cancer. That's BIOC, Bravo India Oscar Charlie. Biocept shares getting a pop to the high, $7.88. Now it's $7.66 for Biocept.
Is CTIB still going? So there is none like huge percent gainers today. CTIB is up 70%, so that's not even that big. We've had some crazy movers lately, so when the market is in this situation, there's not as many stocks moving because everyone is moving their money to trade the market, and there's not as much money involved in the small caps. It's just like a cycle.
CG Carlyle Group announcing strategic plan to accelerate platform and earnings growth at Investor Day. That's Charlie.
Like the Wix is just going up. The Wix is the volatility index, and just rocketed up last night.
Carlyle Group to announce financial targets to be achieved by 2024, including more than doubling distributable earnings to at least 1.6 billion, and raising at least 1.3 billion in new LP commitments across global platforms. That's CG.
Wow. I am up like $100 on 2 micro contracts. That'll be $500. I'll be done for the day on the. I'll be done on the day for on the mini contract already. Let me show you guys the trade I'm in. So I am in the micro. So I'm up 23 points per contract. So when it comes to PNL wise, I'm up $100. This is 1/5 position that I usually take, right? So as you can see, yeah, I'm up a lot, but with a mini contract, I will be up $600 right now on the trade. But as you can see, it's much easier to trade micro contracts. It's just, I guess, human nature that. Yeah, I think it's just, for now it's correcting for sure. I think we needed that really bad.
ADT and DISH, Dish And ADT announced
Yeah, Bill, I
partnerships with
definitely would
Lightyear
be.
to begin
Oh,
marketing
wow.
smart
40
installation
points,
services
guys.
for ADT smart home security
Imagine I could trade
products.
like that with the mini contract.
That's Alpha Delta Tango, Delta India Sandy Hotel. KNSA, Conixa Pharmaceuticals, Kilo November Sandy Alpha reporting
Hopefully we
a
could
loss
break the
of
lows.
79 cents. The estimate was a loss of 62 cents for Conixa. ECOR, Electric Core, Echo Charlie Oscar Romeo. Electric Core Gamma Core will continue to be listed in NHS supply chain catalog for additional 2 years through June 3rd. That's Echo Charlie Oscar Romeo, ECOR.
We have no idea what's going on with AMC. It looks like someone either bought big size or covered big size here. Yesterday 7 million shares went off in this candle. One candle, 7 million. So who knows what's going on. But still huge back holding chart, right? Big picture. My idea to get over, I would say like this area, like 875, $9 is a good area to kind of start with. And what you would want to see is kind of hold around that area and then start curling up, and then maybe we could get a squeeze, because then the shorts kind of will get uncomfortable. For now, we need to trap some shorts. Wow, this is ugly. This is ugly. Markets are ugly as hell right now, guys. But from a trading standpoint, you know, we take opportunity. We don't care if it goes up or down. We could short the market. We go with the market, right? So that's the best part about futures. There's no restrictions of any kind. Yeah, I think that was it too. Yeah, I forgot about that. I did look at that. They'll be opening. I think they're gonna be opening some theaters. So a little bit of a spark of positive news. I wish I could just trade like this with mini contracts. Oh my goodness, I would just be chilling. Just subtract zeros, right? That's all it is. The goal of today would be like seven. If I could get to $700 today, that would be amazing. That would be a good step for the combine. Again, guys, if you're new, I'm trading micro contracts today. Well, for now at least, try and build a cushion for the day. And I am up, let's say 140. I was up 150 on 2 micro contracts. That is 1/5 position of what I usually play. So 2 micro contracts is same as 1/5 of a mini contract. So 150 times 5, it's 750, I believe, right? Yeah. So I'll be up 750 and I'll be done. I would have been done for the day. If I had this trade with the mini contract, I would have been done for the day. because I can't make more than I think 750 on the day. Just because there's a consistency rule with the combine. So with the combine, you have to have 3 days. So your 3 biggest days have to be within 80% of one another. So let's say if the target of the combine is to make 3,000 and you make 2,000 one day, if you don't have 2 other days that are within 20% of that 2,000, that 2,000 won't count. Mentality will be different. Are you referring to trading micros versus minis? Sorry, I just saw your message. If that's what you're referring to, then I 100% agree with you. That's why I recommend trading micros for everyone in the beginning. All right, so we have a mover, guys. We have a mover here on BBIG. Check the float. Kind of low float here, so interesting chart. Toy and hobby goods. Okay. I'm not even pulling up my stock chart platform. I went 0-2 for stocks yesterday, so yeah, it's a huge difference between trading minis and micros. So if I scalp, I don't know if you've seen the channel before. I micro scalp. Obviously today it's more difficult to scalp because the range is huge. So if you are scalping, you're looking for a small move and risking kind of small move, right? So like you'll get stopped out way too often. All right, let's see if we can make some new lows here, though. That would be very, very crazy if we can. I want to add contracts, but I just can't right now. I gotta see. Gotta wait and see what's gonna happen because right now I can't add contracts. No, it's not sarcastic at all. It's a beautiful market. Like if you me and Bill have been chatting in Discord and it's just like amazing how well the Nasdaq and the market behaves for technical analysis. So that's what he means. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, wow. What a pop on NASDAQ. Maybe I could add a contract now. It's both. The futures that I'm trading is the market, right? So I'm trading NASDAQ. So this is the NASDAQ, right? This is the ES, right? Look at the ES, and now I'm gonna pull up the stock market. Doesn't that look exactly the same? So you have the ES, and then you have the SPY. Almost looks identical. So it is the market. Dow Jones doesn't trade, I guess, overnight. I don't know. I don't know what the Nasdaq is. Bill, do you know what the Nasdaq is on the stock? What it's trading with? I don't know. That's the ticker.
Letter M, Macy's says focus on soft home category led by textiles and housewares was a big benefit during Q4. That's letter M.
But basically, these are all the companies in the Nasdaq. So in the Nasdaq, this is all the companies, right? So these are all the 100 companies in the Nasdaq portfolio. So you have Apple, you have Adobe, Amazon, all the big boys. eBay, Lulu,
CMI Cummins
Netflix. So all the big boys.
announcing other opportunities for collaboration with Daimler Truck being evaluated. Cummins to establish engine plant with Mercedes Benz Mannheim campus to locate medium-duty engines for Daimler trucks and buses. That's Charlie Michael India.
The QQQ is also a different way of kind of charting the market, but they all look very similar though, right? Take a look. But yeah, the QQQ does look like very much like the Nasdaq. So he might be right. Okay. I'm gonna add a contract here, see what happens.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order filled.
Let's see if the market wants to keep holding the 20 EMA here on the 2-minute. We have an hour till the open. It seems like I've been trading forever now, but
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand
Yeah, I'm about to go lay on my roof until the market is open. What's the weather like? What's the degrees in Netherlands? Oh, it's only 68. Oh, it's not tanning weather. It's a nice spring day, I guess, but definitely not I guess after winter, 70 degrees seems nice. So that might be a drinking type of day. Yeah, we'll see. If I blow this combine, then maybe, yeah. Let's see if the market's gonna resist this 20 EMA or if it just wants to keep pushing higher now. Oof, Toronto, man. Sounds like a nightmare. I went on vacation on last year and I met a lot of people from Toronto. Cool people. They had a spring break, so they were like 8 years younger than us, or 9 years. No, actually, almost 10 years younger than us. Yeah, I mean, you guys are a different breed at this point. Do you play hockey? Yeah, I went on vacation right before COVID. Actually, during COVID, yeah. Right in the beginning. So when I went on vacation, when I left to when I came back, it was a different world. It was a different world, basically. I went for 9 days. So by the time we left, it was just starting. And then by the time we came back, everything was closed. And NBA canceled, and all the sporting events were getting canceled. And then the weddings were getting canceled too. So it was like, I was just getting nervous in the beginning of the trip that, I don't know what day we came back. I think we came back Monday or Sunday, and I had a wedding that Thursday. So I was like, I need to be back, because if I get stuck here, that wedding's going to be screwed. And that was my least worry. I wish I got stuck there, actually, because it would have been safer and more fun. Yeah, markets are definitely brutal right now. But I was up a lot, and now I am not up a lot. So why you book a trip?
Letter T.
Or do you mean you are invested in them?
Secures deal with Warner Media for HBO. That's letter T. GIB, Commonwealth of Virginia, awards long-term contract to CGI for transformation of EVA procurement system. That's Golf India Bravo. NGX, Sandy November Golf X-Ray. Soliginex, ready for commercialization of SGX 301. FDA has approval process on fast track. That's Sandy November Golf X-Ray. SOS, Sandy Oscar Sandy, announcing first batch of 5,000 pieces of crypto mining rigs.
Wow, Nasdaq is
That's
coming
today.
back to my entry. That sucks
That's
big time.
SOS.
But it's still testing the 20 EMA here, so let's see if it could reject. If not, then
SINO, Sino Global Shipping Partners,
whatever.
up with Cybermind's blockchain to explore. Signs MOU with Cybermind's blockchain to explore non-fungible token business. That's Sandy, India, November Oscar, SINO, Sino Global Shipping. SMP, Standard Motors Products, Sandy Michael Papa. Reporting $1.08 from continuing operations X items. The estimate was 68 cents for SMP.
And I am red on the trade. It's crazy how quick the market
JGX,
reverses
Jaguar Health launches
when you
website.
add to a winner, right? So when you add to a loser, you'll blow up your account. But when you add to a winner, it reverses and you lose all your profits. But yeah, it's not my money, guys. It's a combine here, so we are going to go for a big home run. If we don't get it, then we don't get it. A lot of people are saying that, Evan. A lot of people are saying they were sick in the early, like, you know, January or late December, and they think they had it, and people didn't know what it was yet. So I agree with you. When I came back from my vacation, I was sick as well for about 3 days. That was maybe within, like, I don't know. It wasn't the same week. It was like a week after. And I had a crazy body ache. My body ache was insane. And my hips were just killing me. And then the third day, I had no taste and no smell. So basically what I did was I woke up and I forget what it was. I think it was orange juice. So I had orange juice by my bed, and I drank the orange juice, and I had no idea what I was drinking. And I was like, uh-oh. So this whole time I was like, oh, it's definitely not COVID. I was just like, you know, I was just not feeling well. My hips were killing me, my joints. And I was just, you know, I didn't have fever or anything like that, but I was just sick. My typical, like, you know, cold. And then one day, on the third day, I had no taste and no smell. And I was like, oh, God, here it begins. And the next day, I woke up normal. It was crazy. I was never red, Bill.
BEAM, Beam Therapeutics, announcing acquisition of
It hit my
Therapeutics.
it hit my stop. I mean it hit my like it hit my order. So if I was trading the minis, I would have been out because I would have set my stop at break even. But see, it hit my break even here and then reversed. So it's pretty good. So we're gonna hold it till the open, see what the hell happens. See if we could make something out of these contracts here. Okay, I flipped my charts, so now I gotta remember that these are the minis and these are the micros because don't want to make that mistake. If we see new lows today, that would be sick. Press 1 if you think we're gonna see new lows on the Nasdaq, and press 2 if you think we're gonna bounce. I could tell who's a trader here and who's an investor.
CLXT Calix announcing high oleic soybean seed sales agreement with Purdue.
So when it comes to trading, you could use this volatility as fuel. You can make more money in this volatility than you could make on the regular markets, right? So when the market goes down, you could actually make more money than when it's going up. And that's the beauty of trading versus investing. But it's not easy though. It's not easy at all. I am up 170 right now on this position.
1.6 million ADS is priced at 850 per ADS. That's Bravo Whiskey Alpha Yankee, BWAI.
The SOS was definitely volatile. I did check that chart many times.
Echo Charlie Charlie.
Oh god, I need my standing desk. I wish I could just be standing right now.
The company announcing $2.98.
It'd be so much easier to trade for our stand.
That's ECC. $0.23, the adjusted number short of the 29-cent estimate for ECC. That's Echo Charlie Charlie.
I'm thinking about taking one contract off just to add it later again. If it bounces. But what if this thing doesn't bounce?
Order submitted.
MicroStrategy Sailor says Bitcoin is going to subsume entire gold market.
What? Elon tweeted that? I'm not on Twitter, guys. Let me just check. He's pumping Doge again. This guy must be doing some crazy drugs, I think. His Twitter is so funny. Whoa, I just missed my fill. Oh, not paying attention. Come on. Alright, I took one contract off because I just can't.
Order canceled.
Can't just keep holding. I gotta recycle the contracts. Yeah, Brian. That would have been nice, right? Where'd you see that? Evan, I didn't see that. So that robot on Mars is real? Like, that's crazy, man. Watching the videos of that landing on Mars. Damn, I was so like out of the loop. I had no idea that they were doing this.
IDEX solar track announcing expansion of its tractor.
I just want to know, why is that robot on Mars have vertical camera and not horizontal landscape?
Significant deceleration in the velocity. Our current velocity is 440 meters per second at an altitude of about 12 kilometers from the surface of Mars.
Heat shield set.
Perseverance has now slowed to subsonic speeds, and the heat shield has been separated. This allows both the radar and the cameras to get their first look at the surface. Current velocity is 145 meters per second at an altitude of about 9.5 kilometers above the surface.
I mean, how far we've come in technology, it's just insane. Mind-boggling, actually.
Nav filter converge. Velocity solution 3.3 meters per second. Altitude 7.4 kilometers.
Now has radar lock on the ground. About 90 meters per second at an altitude of 4.2 kilometers. We have timing of the landing engines.
Back shell set.
Current velocity is 83 meters per second at about 2.6 kilometers from the surface of Mars. We have confirmation that the back shell has separated. We are currently performing the divert maneuver. Current velocity is about 75 meters per second at an altitude of about a kilometer off the surface of Mars.
TRN Safety Bravo.
We have completed our terrain relative navigation. Current speed is about...
Oh, this video sucked. I gotta watch this later. I had no idea this was happening yesterday. The realist. Depends what stocks. Every stock's gonna be different. It depends what the market does. I mean, the market sold off so much after hours that CTIB is holding up a little. Looks pretty solid right now. VBIG, VBLT, CCIV. Wow, CCIV, what a destruction. Like a 50% haircut once they announced the news. That is just sad. But the reason for the sell-off, I believe, is because it was way overvalued. So this stock went because of the social media hype. Right? It went because of the social media hype and the merger news. But the merger news, this is way overhyped for merger news. You know, the merger was, I think, like $15. I don't know if that's right, but I read something $15. I don't know. I don't want to spread misinformation because I haven't done enough research. But basically, it's just way too overvalued, right? So. Oh, my chart's not even up. Alright, guys. Yeah. CCIV right here. But CCIV gave one of the biggest opportunities to buy and sell. Like, it went up so much. Like, if you bought anywhere under $25, I mean, you made money, right? So it's just people are so keen to hold forever, but they will learn over time that this is not Apple. This is not gonna just keep going straight up. And if it does, then it's one of the rare ones, right? But for every rare one, you're gonna lose all your profits from the other ones. And this is why I also scalp stocks, because I could be up, let's say $100, $200 for a trade, and it'll come back so many times. So why not take that money and then do that over and over again, and it'll be the same thing as winning $1,000 one time, you know, on the bigger trade. And it's less frustrating. So taking, you know, if you're up 100%, 200% on your trade, on the swing trade, I mean, it's consider that, you know, a big trade. So then just be careful and just trail it, basically. But with CCIV, I mean, that was probably kind of hard to predict, you know. That was a huge sell-off. I mean, if you were just taking a shower when they announced it, I mean, by the time you came back out of the shower, it was done. So that's how it works sometimes. Yeah. It's crazy how unpredictable everything is, right? That's why I don't like playing into hype news, into mergers, into earnings, into any of that. I just don't like doing it. It's a gamble. Like FDA approvals, like everyone, you know, speculates on the FDA approvals. I mean, once in a while you might get that big trade, but it's just hard to time it. But AMC is up 3% today, guys. It is on the gappers list. Holy crap. AMC is on the gappers list over here. On the bottom, but it's there. That's how you know the market is doing bad. Yeah, look at the down list today, guys. This is the down stocks. CCIV is down the most. Holy crap. CCIV is down the most, guys. Look, CCIV is the last one. Last one on the bottom. That is insane.
M. Macy says foresee digital
How is NIO
penetration
doing
exceeding
in this?
40%,
Oh, NIO is taking
while
a haircut
Stores
too, no?
channel company acknowledges that malls in general will continue to face headwinds.
So,
That's
all right,
letter
so
M. Macy's on their conference call.
I drew this a while ago. So see, this would be I would be getting out of NIO
Spending
based on
estimated
my
to be
analysis because of this,
650 million.
right? So I wanted it to break out this way and not that way.
Letter M.
And there's another
Macy's.
stock that I drew the same pattern and it went to the upside. And I can't remember what it was. It SOS? No.
MDT
Um,
Medtronic says
PLTR maybe?
demand expected to normalize in future quarters.
No.
While
PLTR had Head
recovery
and
of
Shoulders. What was the other one that
2019
everyone's talking
levels.
about?
That's MDT Michael Delta Tango.
Was it CCIV? It was not CCIV. What was the other chart that I've been going over it like every day? Might have been like one of Evan's or Evan. What was the stocks you were? No. I don't know what stock it was, but it did the same exact pattern as NIO, right? Except it went up, not down. So that's why like it kind of gives you an idea if it's doing bad or good. We're about to get to break even again on our trade, so thank God I took that one contract off at the bottom. Nasdaq is not cooperating with us right now.
Redbook U.S. retail sales first 3 weeks of February minus 0.8% versus January, plus 2.6% versus February a year ago.
Yeah, the market open is going to be very interesting to see if we're going to get a sell-off or if we're going to get a pop.
Letter M. Macy's says sees Q1 net sales between 4.2 billion and 4.3 billion, with adjusted loss per share between 52 and 45 cents. That's letter M. Macy's on their conference call.
So we're testing my entry again. So luckily I took some profits because now I have a cushion, right? So I have some cushion on the day, so we could let this ride a bit. It sucks because we were up 40 points. Let's see, we got half hour till the open, so we'll see what happens. Right now, market is kind of stabilizing itself. Ever since I woke up, it's been stabilized, and it's been tough to trade. So I went to sleep right before the crash, and I woke up, and it's been stabilized ever since I woke up. So it's like you miss the best plays when you're sleeping, but hopefully there will be a lot of opportunities intraday. A lot of traders will be green today. Investing is not easy. There's not many people that are going to be green from investing on the day today. There's not many stocks that are going up. Nasdaq though, what the hell is it going on? This is why I never hold. I can't ever hold a winner. Like I just never get them, right? So like no matter what I do, it just never works out for me. Like it never does. And if it does, it's small size. So this is why it's scalp. But today it's gonna be a little bit more dangerous to to scalp. So be more careful. But this is why I don't hold. So if you guys wonder how and why I trade so fast, now you know. Every time I try to hold winners, they just come back. And if you hold losers, though, they will never come back. I'll tell you that much. Yo, yo, yo. I'm not having a good day so far. I'm up, but I just had a nice 40-point winner, and it came all the way back. Yeah, if you're doing day trades, then you have nothing to worry about because you could just short today or take stocks that are oversold and scalp them to the long side. Snake, just be careful today. Today is going to be insane. Today's going to be insane. Make sure you trade micros. I lost yesterday. I gave back everything. So after commissions, I finished negative $100. I was up 575. Yeah, right now, Nasdaq is going against me. All right, so yeah, so right now it's going against me. Sadly, it is the micros, but it's just gonna probably reverse and go to the upside all day. So that's just my luck. But whatever. We'll see what happens. I have a cushion on the day. I'm up 200 realized, so still up on the day right now. It's just gonna curl up, I think, and it's gonna make a big move up and kind of put me in an awkward situation where I don't know if I should cut it or wait for the reversal. Because the market is probably gonna go down more today, but who knows? It could be the bottom, right? It could just be the bottom and it could just keep going up from now, but who knows? We have to wait for the open. Right now, it's just a chop. It's not doing much. It just has huge range today. So it's moving a lot more than usual now in the range, but it's still chop, right? It's going up and down. It's not going in a direction.
PAVM. AKER, Acres Biosciences, Alpha Kilo Echo Romeo.
I took one contract off Snake at the lows, so I'm good.
MYMD Pharmaceuticals announcing new data on its lead compound, MYMD, from a phenotypic study performed by European Discovery. Acres says European Discovery human phenotypic screening platform revealed potential of MYMD to be developed as a therapy for fibrosis. That's Alpha Kilo Echo Romeo, AKER. ONCS, Oncosec announcing approval.
Millie, welcome to the chat. Welcome to a very, very interesting day today ahead of us.
That's Oscar November Charlie Sandy.
I haven't got breakfast and I can't even eat it because I'm so like amped up about today. Doesn't mean it's gonna end well.
EOLS, Evolus reporting Q4 revenue of $20.6 million. That's just below the estimate of $21 million for Ecolas Sandy.
I'm not worried if it's healthy or not.
HON, Honeywell expands popular ultraviolet treatment product line.
That's markets for you.
New transportation segments.
I barely slept. I barely freaking slept. That's probably less healthy, but
ICLK, iClick, and HubSpot announced strategic partnership in China. India, Charlie Lima Kilo.
Well, Nasdaq, do something.
CCNC,
9 o'clock. I can't wait for the open already.
New
This
announcing
pre-market is too long.
purchasing of 10,000 Bitcoin mining machines. Charlie, November, Charlie.
I haven't been in a
CCNC.
long trade like this in a while. I've been in this trade since like 7:50. I've been in this trade for an hour and 20 minutes.
LHX, Lima Hotel X-Ray, L3 Harris Technologies awarded 4 additional payload mission data units for GPS-3 follow-on contract. That's Lima Hotel X-Ray, LHX.
Yeah, if this is like a market crash, then it'll continue much lower. We're back in the money. Let's see if it goes lower. I should have added that contract, but I didn't feel confident adding it.
SIGA, Seagate Technologies, 13D filing out, Sandy India Golf
Oh.
Alpha. Getting a pop here on that, SIGA.
I almost wish I was on the European time zone because I'll probably be way more awake for trading.
Precipice Creek Value Fund, LP.
Does the market crash affect everyone? Well, there's only been a very handful of market crashes in the entire history, right? So a pullback is not a crash. A crash is when stock
4%,
market crashes like 40% one day. 30-40% I think is considered a crash. Not one day, but like in short period of time, few days.
Representative attractive investment opportunity.
But yeah, I guess it affects everyone. That's in the stock market, I guess, right? Yeah, this is a correction. This is just a pullback that we need really bad. Like I said earlier, it's just hard for people to put money into these stocks when they're so overvalued and they've just been going straight up since March. Like, who wants to put their money in at the top? No one, right? Yeah, AMC had some news yesterday with AMC is not up on the day really. It's just yesterday after hours it went up because of the news that they're gonna reopen some theaters, I think. I believe that AMC has earnings on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it came right before after hours. It came when that 7 million candle came in. Right here. I think the news came right here. Because the volume just went from nothing to 7 million. I watched your video driving your Boxster. Nice. Yeah, I have a track day coming up soon in a month.
TTEK, Tetra Tech, announcing a $38.8 million contract. USA Sustainable Energy Services contract, Tango Tango Echo Kilo. That's TTEK.
Order filled.
I added another contract. See, it wants to go down lower.
Order submitted.
All right, card. No worries. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. I was gonna take the day off from the stream today so I could focus, but nice. $1988. That's when I was born. GTR. I didn't know they made those back then. I am trading the micros today, so for now, at least to build a cushion maybe for the day. It's gonna be a wild day today, so it has slowed down, but at the market open, it's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be a hectic day at the market open, that's for sure. But yeah, hopefully one day I'll be able to upgrade my car to a 911 or a GT4.
GME GameStop, European official, EU official Bassi says likelihood of GameStop style short squeeze in European shares is limited.
GameStop didn't react to that. Can we sell off a little bit more? Come on, market. Give me 10 more points on the contract. Get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it?
Order canceled.
I'm just gonna take it.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I just took that off, so I have 2 more contracts. I'm up 400 on the day, basically. Should be interesting if market crashes at the open. I probably won't even need to trade minis today. I could just trade this position. Keep trading it till I get to the target. So I got short. I got short here. Then I covered some here and I added it back. And I think I added a contract here too. Yeah, I added a contract here. So just trying to recycle the shares or the contracts, right? What recycling means is like I'm just playing the wave of the market. So when the market pulls down, it's right now it's in the zone, right? It's in the zone. It's not in a trend. Right now, market's flat, right? So if you could see on the big picture, it's kind of in the zone. So every time it goes low, you cover, and then you reshort the pops to get your average back. So even though it says my average is here, my average is actually much higher. Because it's still a one big trade overall. This is a P&L right now, 350.
AMPE, Ampio brings new hospitals online in trial for inhalation treatment of COVID-19 with Ampion. That's Alpha Michael Papa Echo, AMPE. Getting a pop here on that.
If you guys are just tuning in, if you guys hit that like button, it's going to be a crazy day here in the markets. We're going to be focused on the futures for the most part. And if you guys have any questions about the futures, do let me know. I do have a couple of videos in my channel that you should check out as well for futures trading. And if you're brand new to the markets and you're looking to get into day trading, I think futures trading is the way to go.
Public offering shares at 850. The ADS is at 850 per ADS. That's BWAY.
SOS. SOS had, did they have like an offering? That looks like an offering. Let me just check.
WTER alkaline.
Yep. I just look at the chart and I don't even have to look at the news. I just know it's an offering. That's how these companies do you. That's how these companies do you dirty, guys. That's why you take your profits up here, guys. Come on. How many times do we have to go over this? Right here. If it's not going back up, it's over. Take your profits. Because what you have to put yourself in is add a 0 to your position or 2 zeros, right? If you took 20 shares, make it 200. If you took 100 shares on a cheaper stock, make it 1,000. And would you take your profits then? You know? So that's how you have to look at it. The percent gains that you guys are gaining on these big moves, because I know people were talking about SOS from the beginning here. For $5. I was talking about it. I mean, holy crap. That was only a week. Yeah, we were talking about it way before. I mean, this is a bigger move than AMC, guys. You know that, right?
Ampio opens that press release hitting a high of $2.03 at the high. Alpha Michael Papa Echo.
Yeah, I just gotta be able to learn how to take profits when you have them, because otherwise you're never gonna make money, right? You're gonna be up a lot unrealized, but then it's gonna come back down and kill you. That's the market, though. It's a learning curve. Armin, good morning. You ready for a wild day today? Or you think we're gonna sell off lower?
That's SQ and TCEHY.
trading micro contracts is so much more peaceful for me. If I could get to the level of trading mini contracts the same way I'm trading micros, that would be a big difference. I mean, depends how we look at it. If it's the bottom, I think the bottom is 12,727. That's the bottom here. So let me just mark it down before I forget. Yeah, that's a long way down, but all right. Let's see. I just got a message on Instagram. Let's see if it's someone talking about the markets. Oh, no, it's not. Oh my god, this client just tells me now that they're not doing the freaking party anymore, and I just declined like 2 parties for their date. Oh my god, people are so... One second, guys. I just gotta check something. Oh god, these clients. Sometimes working with business is why I want to just trade full time, because trading full time is stressful, but you don't have to worry about other people. Alright guys, sorry about that. I'm about to get stopped. No, I'm not stopping out, but about to be the AMC shoot up again. I didn't get a notification on the AMC. The AMC is holding up though. It's holding up around this level, so it's not looking terrible. Let me just see something. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take care of a couple things here. It's 26, 2021.
MDGS Metagus Eventer targets multi-billion-dollar virtual conference market. That's Michael Delta Golf Sandy, MDGS. Shares of Metagus getting a pop here, $2.90. Michael Delta Golf Sandy.
Oh.
CCB, Coastal Community Bank, to sell Freeland branch to Saba Bank. That's Charlie Bravo.
Alright, so we are retesting our average, the current average, even though that's not really our true average. Our true average is much higher than that. But yeah, AMC is curling up, guys. Stock tip, I'll take them. That sounds like a great deal, my friend. I'm hearing that movies are gonna be great again.
HD Home Depot says expects to resume share buybacks in Q1. That on their conference call. That's Hotel Delta, Home Depot.
Alright guys, 2 minutes till the open. Final stretch. Final. Oh god, it's gonna get crazy. Let's put the NASDAQ here. If AMC pops, you'll let me know. And if you guys notice anything moving, just let me know as well. I'll be super focused on NQ here. Is Bill here yet? I don't have the scanner up for AMC. Actually, it's on the scanner because there's nothing else popping up.
Lucid Motors CEO says only we and Tesla recognize it is a...
Yeah, Bill, so I took 2 contracts off at the bottom there. And let's see where we stand right now. So I took a couple contracts off at the lows. I'm just trying to recycle them. So I'm trying to see what's going to happen here. It's going to be volatile as hell. Let's see. We might shoot up a little bit.
OPRA, Oscar Papa Romeo Alpha, Opera. Launching
It's holding up.
in browser chat service for Opera Mini users. That for Africa. That's Oscar Papa Romeo Alpha.
So it's getting bought up. So it's gonna go up, I think. It's gonna go. It's gonna go up a bit.
That's Charlie Oscar Delta X-ray CODX.
Maybe.
Order filled.
CVS to administer COVID-19 vaccines at over 80 pharmacy locations in Florida. That's Charlie Victor Sandy. Charlie Victor Sandy, CVS. TSLA, Tesla shares falling 7.8% of the open
Target
erasing year-to-date gains.
I traded the
TSLA,
mini. So I bought a mini and I hedged my position. So that was a pretty smart move on my end, I
AT
think.
halted on a circuit breaker.
All right, so let's see if we could get a big move here on the Nasdaq. Wow, huge move. So I bought the lows on the mini, but you can't see the mini because this is the micro chart.
AMC, Alpha Michael Charlie, AMC Entertainment. Shares popping here on very heavy volume.
AMC popping on a very heavy volume, guys. Look at that. I might have to get back in. Holy crap. I'll keep an eye on it on my chart here.
HTG Molecular, tweeting now, we're excited to share a publication that used a multi-omics approach and cited Rotterdam study that used the HTD EDGE-seq mRNA whole transcriptions assay to identify mRNA associated with cardiometabolic risk factors and diseases. That's HTGM, Hotel Tango Golf Michael.
Money's flowing into AMC though.
HTGM.
There is. Come on, Nasdaq baby, let's go. Let's go, Poppy. Go down to the lows, to new lows. It's gonna crack. Is it gonna crack? Come on, just crack. One big crack.
Order
Alright,
filled.
took another contract off there. We're up 520. So solid day already. Thank God I stuck to the freaking micros today. See if we break the lows. Yeah, AMC is going to the moon, guys. Very interesting. No, that's a solid, steady move on AMC though. That's not a didn't sell off, right? So usually when it pops, it sells off. So hey, if it goes up, it goes up. I mean, I'm not gonna. All right, Nasdaq, beautiful. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Up 50 points. Can we get a little bit more? Yeah, it didn't trigger it though, Robert. Like, it's weird. It didn't trigger it. It hit it, but it didn't trigger it. Wow, Nasdaq, amazing right now. Just freaking amazing. Wow, guys, Nasdaq is melting away.
News
I had to get out. There's just that's a big win for me. Like I can't. I would if I don't get an opportunity to get back in, that's fine. I'm already up 580, so that's a big day for me. I'm just gonna have FOMO when it keeps going lower, but maybe it'll bounce. You know, that's a big win. No, no way, Bill. It's not gonna go that much. There we go. Big pop. Big pop there.
Order filled. Target filled.
Nice. Up 680 already. So I could only take another $100 winner, and that's it.
Call sweep. Currently at 144.28. Bravo Yankee November Delta.
I can't make more than $750.
For BYND Beyond Meat. Earnings are
Oh, survived. I was really nervous about today.
Bravo Yankee November Delta. Correction on Thursday after the close. BYND Beyond Meat.
Trading micros helped huge, guys. Trading micros helped huge. I would never be able to because this is a combine, Chandler. So basically with the combine, what they ask you to do is show consistency. So 3 days you have to have within 80% of one another. So if I have a big day, right? So if you have the target is 3,000 to make on the combine. So if I make 2,000 one day and then I don't have another 2 days that are within 20% of that 2,000, then it won't count, right? So they don't want you making 3,000 one single day. So the combine is you pass a combine to get a funded account. If you watch, there's a video in my channel that I just posted last night. It has a kind of brief introduction to it. But combine is basically you pass a evaluation to get funded. So you get an account for $150. And what a sell-off. Oh my god. I was at the top. I can't say I don't have FOMO, guys. I can't say I don't have FOMO, but yeah. Market is crashing, basically. That's what it's doing right now. This is insane. These are insane range candles, guys. 100 points in one 5-minute candle. Sorry. The crazy part is that I was short. I was short right here at the top, guys. This is a $100 move, and this little blip on the radar, that's $100, right? So. Alright, so I am up 610 after commission, so I could still have room for 100. I could do like $200 more, I think. But now it's kind of difficult to do that. Wow, I left so much on the table. I left so much on the table.
IEA says expects renewables global share to overtake coal by 2025.
My god. Left so much. Not today, Bill. If it happens today, then that's a stock market crash. Are you predicting a stock market crash right now? My level is this, Bill. Whatever that is, 12, 7, 7 something. My goodness, guys. Woo! I left so much money on the table. God. Armin, how you doing? I wish I had one micro contract still going down, guys. I wish I never took that one micro contract off. And the AMC is following the Nasdaq, so all the hype for AMC for nothing. We don't know. The stock market crash is basically a certain percentage move. 2 minute candles. 2 minute. 1 minute moves really fast. 5 minutes too slow. And 2 minute is just perfect.
Daily rates at more than 100% of premium
Two.
over the last 5-year average in January, February, respectively. 2021 set to be a record year for Cape Vessels. That's SHIP. Tweet now from the company, Sandy Hotel.
Oh my God, what a dump. Like, I can't even keep up with the chart scrolling down. Yeah, Tesla's down like,
VIRC, Victor India Romeo Charlie, VIRC.
oh, anyone still excited about AMC?
Some volume
Or no?
now $3.88.
How are the other streamers doing? They're still hyping it up?
The high.
Oh, such a sad stock.
That's VIRC.
Just gives people
no
hope.
Specific news.
Yeah, Tesla lost like 200 billion in valuation right now. I mean, Elon Musk is losing billions, guys. Minute. Oh God. There's no way I could trade this right now. It's just too volatile. I could give back the whole entire day. I could give back the whole entire day within seconds if I get the trade wrong. So you have to be very careful. But it's such an opportunity. Like, days like this don't come often, and we nailed it. We nailed the analysis, but I still didn't freaking hold it long enough.
DBX,
Oh, where's the bottom, guys? Where's the bottom? Do we know? Holy shit. History, guys. History in the markets right now. I don't know if I've traded Nasdaq during this volatility yet. Because I did not trade it during the stock market crash in March. I was focused on stocks at the time. because what I did was I um I got into futures like end of 2019. I kind of dabbled into it. I didn't really put that much emphasis on it. I was still trading stocks, and then I kind of kept trying it. I did the combine. I failed, and I made a little bit of money. I was just treading water. I couldn't really get anything going, and then I guess when March came and all the stimulus checks went into the stock market became so volatile. It was super hard to trade for me. So I kind of moved over to futures, but a little bit later. So like maybe in June. So I don't know if I've seen a day like this. I mean, we're down. How many points are we down? Like from the top of last night, 500 points. I mean, that's insane. I know we had 1,000 day. The biggest losing day I think we had in March was 1,000. But also, Nasdaq was way cheaper back then, right? So we could get a $1,500 down move probably easily today. I mean, not easily, but one day, right? 12,583. Mine was right here. It's on the daily chart, so you're probably looking at the same chart as me. On the daily, right? You're talking about the daily levels. There's a support on the daily. We're approaching it already. Oh my god. Wow, guys. This was my support. This is gonna get hit soon.
Inside EV says
Wowzers. Look at the days that it goes up. Look how small the days are. And then that's when I'm scalping. And look at this. I mean, guys, I could have... The amount of money you could make... The amount of money you can make on a day like today, if you just get it right. And I had it. And I had it right. And I just didn't hold it. But, again, I can't really make much more. I can make another $150 before I mean, I can make more, but then I'll have to make another day. I will have to make sure I have another big day, right? So if I made 1,000 today, I would need 2 $800 days, which I don't have any yet. So it would be just too risky for the combine. Can NQ even halt? Yes, it can. I would not be surprised if the margins go up today, guys. So a lot of times the margins for futures will go up on a day like today. So what that means is I didn't get an email yet from the broker. But what that means is, yeah, it didn't go up yet. What that means is they just gotta increase the leverage, so it's a little bit more expensive to get into the trades. Holy crap, though, guys! What a miss here. I missed the whole entire move, basically. If you think about it, I got out before it broke the lows, didn't I? Look where I got out, guys. I got out here, the last contract. Missed all of this. Even with just a simple micro contract, that's a couple $100.
AMC shares reversing off the highs now $6.30. Shares down about 4% now on Alpha Michael Charlie, AMC Entertainment. OBLG halted on a circuit breaker. Oscar Bravo Lima Golf, $3.78.
Like now, I don't know. If you miss the initial move, I don't know when to even get in at this point. Like, if you touch it on the bounce, you might get slaughtered. If you try to chase it down, it might bounce on you 100 points, and it's just like, I don't know. I might have to stay away from it. Oh my god. Holy shit, guys. This is insane. Bill goes, God, this is an interesting day. Yeah, it is.
DWSN, Dawson, shares resuming trade.
What was the
now.
amount that I can make, Bill? What was the max I can make? My biggest day is 725.
Moving to the lows.
725 times 1.2 maybe? 870 times
Shares hit a
0.8.
high of $8 earlier in the pre-market. Delta Whiskey Sandy November.
Wait, I can make like $870? Oh no, it's 625. 615 times 1.2.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way. I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go stronger?
Wow, what a bounce. Woo! Woo! Look at that. That's why you cannot chase. Wow.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Let's see if I regret this decision.
Order submitted.
Fed Chair Powell coming up at 10 a.m.
I don't like this.
Testimony on monetary
Oh.
policy on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, I don't like this. That was a bad trade on my end. Why would I do that? I just said that you could get destroyed chasing, and that's what I did.
Coming up at 10 a.m. also. Richmond Manufacturing Index for February. 14.
Yeah, I know.
The previous. Also, CB consumer confidence 90.
It just the risk is so high. I should have taken one contract, not freaking 3. $15K? What do you mean? Oh, come on. I swear, if I could just get out of this trade, I am done for the day. Oh, God. I didn't notice that. Oof. I'm sorry to hear, man. But I'm assuming you're in the long-term plays.
Order filled.
See if we can get a pullback here on the NASDAQ. Oh, guys, I'm gonna give up the whole entire day just because I wanted to make that extra couple $100. The market is a ruthless place. It's hard to trade. I'll tell you that much, Tanner. Hard to trade. I'm hoping I could just break even right now or just make a little bit of money on this. I just need a big flush from the market. If the market just keeps going up now, that is just ridiculous. And that's just bad luck, right? So I'll take it as I'll take it on the chin. But the odds of the going just right back up are so rare.
Richmond Manufacturing Index 14
But it's gonna go back up, isn't it? This
versus
freaking
14
effort,
in
man.
January.
Market is such a devil. Overtraded, guys. Overtraded. So if I give the day back, then this combine will be basically done because I think the max drawdown will be close to triggered. Because I gave back my entire day yesterday, I gave back my entire day today. So I think I'll be close to actually I don't know how that works even. I gotta check.
91.3 on CB consumer confidence.
Oh, this is insane. Wow, Frank, sick. The only thing that sucks is that you need to have 2 more $800 days
on CB
for it to
consumer
count.
confidence. TRUE, True Car and GovX partner to launch new order buying program powered by True Car Military. That's Tango Romeo Uniform Echo, True Car.
Yeah, I see AMC's climbing back up. Come on, NASDAQ. Why do you have to like tease me? Just fall like below the entry level. It's not that difficult.
Order submitted.
Wow, it's just gonna bounce. It's just gonna bounce all the way and recover the entire day, I think. No, within the 15 days. Or within any amount of time. 15 days is minimum, not maximum. What if Enki goes to make all time? Then the combine will just be blown up. Because I'm not cutting this loss. This is just stupid if it recovers. I'll just restart the combine. It's the same thing. I'm not up that much on the combine. It's just $100 to reset it. Oh. It's testing a trend line now, so we'll see what happens. Testing this trend line.
First biologic for the treatment of moderate to severe atopic
No, it's not. That's what everyone thinks. It's minimum of 15 days. So they don't want you making a lot of money in a short period of time. They want you to make it into a long, consistent journey, right? So the more days you can make money, the more consistent you are, the better of a trader you are, and that's how you pass the combine. It's not minimum 15 days. It's not maximum 15 days. It's minimum 15 days. But you could take, if you want to make $30 a day, you can make that into a 100-day challenge. You know, you'll pay 3 months or 4 months of the fees, but you will pass.
Fed's Powell says economy remains.
No, I go both ways. I go both long and short. Today is obviously a short day. But I just got greedy, you know. I just got greedy, super greedy, and I'm just getting hurt right now. That's the only way to explain it. There's no other way to explain it besides I was done for the day. I was happy. I was up 680, and now I'm gonna give it all back because I'm just an idiot. But I was warning you guys not to do it, and I did it myself. So hopefully it does come back, though. Hopefully it does come back. It is testing some resistance here, so it's not over yet. But if it goes to, let's say, another 100 points, then I am done. Then I'll be blown up. Okay, so this account will be blown up.
Pace of labor market recovery has slowed. That's from Fed Chair Powell.
Well, the cool thing about the combines is that you just pay $100 and you can restart again. So if that's the case, if that's what the market wants to do, then I'll let it do it. It's going to be a lesson for me. It's going to be a lesson on the combine, not on my real money. And that's how we're gonna take it on the chin, right? We're gonna take it like a lesson. If you did this on the paper account and a completely fake account, you would not feel the emotions. But with money on the line or a combine on the line, you feel the emotions. You are pissed off. You kind of gotta note it. And yesterday, $600 day to a red day. Today, a $600 day to a red day. And those big swings will lead up to a blow up. And it's better off to just reset the combine, right? So, unfortunately, the market is doing some irrational move right now that I was not expecting, and I did not have a stop loss in mind. So when I scalp, I have stops. When I don't scalp, I don't have stops. It's making a V bottom. I might just go long on the. On the mini contract because I still can. I didn't think about that. I should have hedged my position. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just hedge myself. Because the market is doing some stupid moves right now. But now it's gonna be a loss regardless because now it's gonna pull back. Of course, as soon as I buy it, it pulls back. Oh god. But we'll see what happens here. I really regret taking that position, guys. I really do regret it at this point, right? Now I'm gonna lose so much money. It's not been fun trading anymore. Yeah, I blew up, guys. I blew up because the mini contract is just moving way too fast against me. Yeah, I blew up, guys. Sorry. Oh no, I didn't. What? I basically did, yeah, because I'm down for something now. That's alright though. We'll reset it. We'll start a new one. I should have never taken. Of course, look what I did. Look what I did. Out of frustration, I took the long here. All right, so I took that long here, and there it goes. There goes the combine, just like that, that fast. But thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with a new combine. So I'm not gonna reset it now because there's no point. There's no point to reset it now. My mental state is already it's already done, so it's all good. It's my stupidity, right? And this is why I don't trade live at all. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, I'll never trade a live account. It's just a combine, so I just know when I'm frustrated. So that's why I haven't traded my real account today. Ever since when you guys noticed last week when I took a bigger loss on my account, I haven't been trading it as actively because I'm just focused on the combine. But I'm just gonna leave this. If they sell me out, they sell me out. If the market decides to pull back and save me, then that's fine. If it doesn't, then it's gonna be a blow up. So I'm down from up 680 to down 700. Bad trading, guys. Don't do that ever. Take your money, and when you miss a big move, don't FOMO in. You will always lose. I've learned that over years. Take it as a lesson. But all right, guys. I'm gonna sign off. I don't want to look at the market right now. If I come back on the stream, I'll let you guys know. Just subscribe, and I'll let you guys know if I'm back. Obviously, you'll see it. I just lost everything right now. Everything I've learned and worked for 6 years, I did exactly the same thing I've done over the years. So I'm just gonna sign off and take a little breather, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. If it comes back, then I'll sign off today. But if I don't come back tonight, that means I will be restarting the new combine for tomorrow. All right, guys. Later.